The NFL 2019 Combine is underway. It is a week-long showcase for college students to show NFL teams their skills ahead of the draft. Helmet safety and concern over concussion is a big topic this year and something the league is taking seriously. And Shawn Brown joins us right now with more. So how cool is it the NFL allows you to get up close and personal to see what they're doing for the safety of the players?
I mean, it is phenomenal. First of all, let me just say thank you to Jennifer Langton, Dr. Crandall, Liz Beadle, Jill Pike. They allowed me to come into their world and see all that they're doing to ensure the health and safety of the players. And it was just phenomenal to go to visit both New York at the NFL headquarters and then Charlottesville, Virginia, where University of Virginia is, where Dr. Crandall is. Got to see both facilities and just fantastic things that they're doing that I'm not sure that a lot of people really know about.
No, not indeed.
So that was awesome.
Yeah. One of the things that is cool that I didn't know is that players are actually able to choose the helmet they wear. I
did not know that either. I thought all the players on the field wore the same helmet.
Yeah, me too.
But apparently they can choose which helmet they wear as long as they're on that list of, in the piece you saw there's a list of approved helmets by the NFL. There's a list of prohibited helmets. So as long as it's on the above the line helmets, they're clear to choose whichever helmet they want by style, fit, brand, whatever they're comfortable with. It's their choice as long as it's one of those helmets that's been approved by the NFL. I always thought everybody was wearing the same helmet, but apparently not. They get to choose. And I can't imagine the linebacker's going to wear the same helmet, or an offensive lineman's wearing the same helmet as a wide receiver.
Yeah, it does make sense.
So, yes, they get to choose their helmet, and that's actually pretty awesome.
Now, you said that no helmet exists, of course, that can prevent a concussion. So how else can they reduce the concussion number that was 291 in 2017?
Yes, and that's from preseason to postseason. Wow. That's a lot. But there's good news. But first, all of the approved helmets on the list in the locker room, that's the first thing. It's saying, testing the helmets and saying, hey, these are the ones that are approved. While no helmet may prevent a concussion, a lot of the helmets can reduce the injury severity. Okay. And so all the helmets that have been approved can help to prevent concussion. It's going to take a little bit of adjusting of how the players play. If a guy is out there by himself and he catches a pass, and you can make a solid tackle without using your head, why not do that? It protects the person laying the wood or putting the hit on the person, on the player, and the person receiving the hit. And so why not do that? And so that's one of the things. They talk about behavioral changes in the players, and a lot of the players are beginning to adapt that. Now, for years, since these guys were kids, it was like destroy, go hard, and you embrace the hit. But now, with concussions on the rise and injuries on the rise, an adjustment has to be made, and you can still have solid contact, just leave the head out of the game. And I think that's also one of their pushes.
All right. Now, is there, when it comes to 2019 season, is there some new technological developments on the horizon?
Yes. They have a new mouth guard that will have sensors in it, because when you embrace a hit, a lot of times you tighten up, not just with your body, but also with your mouth. And so they'll have a mouthpiece with sensors that also give more data, so they'll have more information about how concussions happen and then how to prevent them in the future. That's coming out, I believe they're rolling that out this season for the 2019 season, but I'll do a separate piece on that. That'll be coming up shortly. The good news is that there was a decrease in concussions by 29% this year. They're down to about 214, and that's just from preseason 2018 to the regular season. I don't know if they have the postseason numbers yet, but that's 67 concussions less than 2017. So they're on the right path. I'm really excited about that.
Before we let you go, what do you think is driving this? I mean, is it trying to save the game of football? Why are we seeing all this new stuff unfold now?
Ephraim, that's a great question. The NFL was a $9 billion organization. It is a business, but at the same time, your biggest asset, it's the players. And so while, yes, they want to save, they want the game to have longevity, if your best asset is the players, then you want to make sure that they can play as long as they want to play. And being there, visiting them, listening to their tone, and just what the overall objective is of keeping the players healthy, that's my sense. I think, keeping the player for one owner, keeping the player on the field does better, on the bottom line than them off the field. But again, if you're taking care of the players, that saves the game. And I think they're looking long term. That's what's at the heart of this, is making sure that the biggest asset, they can play as long as they want to play and retire when they want to retire.
Yeah, absolutely.
And have a long life afterwards. And have a long life afterwards.
Healthy.
Healthy.
Yes. We applaud every effort. Thank you so much. Great reporting.
Thank you so much for having me.
After the break, singer and songwriter Lauren Daigle hits the stage to perform her Grammy Award-winning hits.
When you give, smiles grow bigger. When you care, homes are happier. When you comfort, the hurt goes away. When we all come together to love, miracles happen.
Hello, I'm Terry Newsom. Did you know there are more than 148 million orphans in the world today? 148 million. But it was 3 little girls that taught me about the plight of orphans. My husband and I spent nearly a month immersed in the daily activities of a Ukrainian orphanage as we waited to adopt 3 sisters. I saw firsthand the utter loneliness, the pain of rejection, and the overwhelming desire to be loved. That experience changed me forever. And out of it grew a ministry from my heart called Orphans Promise. Today, we're helping orphans and vulnerable children in more than 50 countries worldwide. Thousands of children are now in safe homes. They're being educated, and they're learning life skills. I'm asking you to join with me and become family to these children. Will you call the number on your screen right now? Because every child deserves a chance to be happy.
Hello? Is this thing on? Hey, kids, do you love games? And do you love discovering things? Well, do ya?
Then you're gonna love this. It's the new free Superbook Kids Bible app. You can play games, watch videos, find answers to your questions, and a whole lot more. The new Superbook Kids Bible app. Free downloads available on iTunes and Google Play now. It has the power to influence weight loss, boost your immune system, and improve brain function.
We've seen an explosion of data on the role of the gut microbiome in health.
The free Build a Better Gut booklet reveals the latest information about the gut microbiome. You'll discover how your gut affects the rest of your health.
The gut microbiome has been linked to depression and cancer and heart disease.
Learn how to build a stronger, healthier gut.
The microbiome, if it's in good composition, are really protecting us all the time from more invasive things.
Get the Build a Better Gut booklet, free from the Christian Broadcasting Network. Call 1-800-700-7000 or go to cbn.com/buildabettergut.
You need to make sure that your microbes are working with you, not against you.
And if you order online, you'll get immediate access to the Build a Better Gut series, a digital copy of the booklet, and related bonus material. Build a Better Gut today. Call 1-800-700-7000 or go to cbn.com/buildabettergut for your free copy.
After scoring 2 Grammy Awards, Lauren Daigle graces the late night stage this week. She performed 2 songs from her Christian contemporary album, Look Up Child, on Tuesday's Jimmy Kimmel Live. In a recent Christian Post article, Daigle says she is remaining true to her call of going outside the walls of the church to share the gospel. I believe indeed. Now remember, you can find more of our exclusive coverage of the issues you care most about always at cbnnews.com. And you can always reach out and touch us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.